It's time for Battle of the Banks, round 6. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and once again we've got a bank box battle of pennies between B of A, Wells Fargo, and Chase. If you've been following the series, you know I've been keeping track of the scores. So far, Chase has won 3 rounds, Wells Fargo got the last round, and B of A got the very first round. Has been cold since. Right now, the overall leader, though, is Chase, leading the way with a 5-point lead over Wells Fargo and only a basically 3.5-point lead over the B of A boxes. I've opened them all up, checked them for circulation, they are. But I'm going to start with this Wells Fargo this time since it won last round. And I'll tell you, I'm pretty excited because we have got in here a Canadian, and I don't see very many of those, as well as a wheat penny ender right here. So that's a good start. Enough said. Let's get this battle going. Roll 1, fast start. We've got a wheat penny right here. Looks pretty toasty. I think that's a 1945. Yeah, it's going to be a tough read. We'll have to figure that one out here in a little bit. I may not be able to get a great date off it. I'll check it out under the microscope a little bit longer. I'm not going to bore you guys, but yeah, on the board. If it's something other than a 45, I'll loop you back in. We're on roll 3, guys, and I just found a penny that I've never found. This is a 2000, as you can clearly see. It actually is in really good shape besides some rub marks up here on the top. Other than that, the strike is really good, but here's what's good about it. You probably can see with the naked eye, it's so wide apart. We've got ourselves here, and I'll show you under the microscope. But we've got a wide AM. It's one of the more common ones, only worth a few bucks, but check that out. That's a no-doubter. So on the 99, 98, and 2000 pennies, they struck it with a proof reverse with the wide AM instead of the close AM like they're supposed to. But later on, they changed it to a close AM for good, and you're not supposed to find them with their the A and M separated. So 2000, wide AM. And if you can believe it, out of all the penny boxes I've hunted, I have found a couple of 98 wide AMs. I have yet to find a 99 or a 2000, but we just found it. That's why I'm spending more time on this. Good find. Couple of dollar coin. In this condition, I might be able to fetch a little more than that, but that's a cool variety that we just found. Roll number 6, and we're going to get our second wheat penny of the box, and he was facing me. 1953D. Pretty toasty as well, but that's 2 wheat pennies for the box. Roll number 8, going to have our first Canadian in the box. We know we have an ender as well. 1991. Roll number 14 is going to yield our third wheat penny of the box. It was facing us. It's a nice looking 57D with some toning. Good luster to it too. And good detail. It's actually a really nice 57D. Wow. Be nice to find a teen sweetie like that, wouldn't it? We like it a lot. Third wheat penny of the box. Roll 16. Gonna have our fourth wheat penny of the box, and it's got some crazy coloring on the back. And it's a 56 Philadelphia. Roll number 17, and we've got the Gemini twins here, I think. I got a wheat penny right here for sure, which I haven't checked. And I can see a 52D right there. So let's start with this bad boy. Pretty worn slick. Could be an oldie. It's not that old. But it is a 41. 1941, oldest of the box. Wheat penny number 5. And we know we got a 52 here. 52D. Very next roll, guys, and I want to point something out. The next one is a Canadian, and there's the wheat cent ender. We just had a roll with 2 in it, and check this out. Slid them down, and I've got back-to-back rolls with 2 and another set of Wheaties next to each other. That's pretty cool. 1945. We already have a damaged one of those. Still, I'll take it. And the next one, $53D. So not too bad. We will definitely latch on to 4 wheat cents in the last 2 rolls so far, and we still got to go through that roll. Roll 19 is the Canadian ender. You can see it's not a young head. If it's anything special, I'll show it in the roll, but hopefully there's other goodies with it. Roll 23, wheat penny number 9. Another 57D. Roll 25, that's the wheat penny ender. Let's get into it and see what it is. Here's the ender, guys, and check this out. I pushed the roll down. We got another one there. Didn't see anything else along the way, but we got another double Wheatie roll here. It's a 56D. Figured it was so nice it had to be in the 50s. And we got another one right here. Looks pretty good as well. A 56D. Still, that's 11 wheat pennies now for the box, and we're only on roll 25. My record's 23. Roll 26. Got another wheat cent peeking out right there. This is going to be number 12. 57D. Hunting roll 28. Halfway through it, I pushed them down to get them closer to me, and I see a wheat penny towards the back. Can't get mad at that. A little bit earlier, 1944. Second oldest of the box. Roll 31 to the Wells Fargo box, and we're going to have our 14th wheat penny right here. $51D. It's a lot of 50s in this box. Let me slide these over, and I don't mind that, but it would be nice to find an oldie. Roll 33. Going to have wheat penny number 15 facing right at us, a 48. Same roll. Wheat penny number 16, 49D. Roll number 39. Got another wheat penny here. I think it said 55. Too bad it's a 55D and not a regular 55. We could check it for the DDO. Still, wheat penny 17. All right, guys, roll number 40. Check this out. Wheat penny there. Wheat penny there, and that one could be old. We say that. All we've got is 40s and 50s. But let's check them out because this is number 18 and 19. Wheat penny 18 is another 55D. Wheat penny number 19. It's a 44S. We'll take it. 19 wheat pennies in the box. I missed that one. It was right behind the other one, I guess. You guys should have told me. Wheat penny number 20. 56D. 20 wheat pennies in the box. That's 3 in this roll. I might as well take a quick perusing, if that's even a word. I don't think there's any more in that roll. We're 3 off our record with 10 rolls left. All right, guys, this is getting ridiculous. Roll 41, and I laid it out again. 1, 2, 3. And I don't see any other backs, but let's pull them out. This is going to be 21, 22, and 23 to tie my record. 1957D. That's 21. 1949D. That's 22. And 1946. So it's almost like I'm getting someone's 40s and 50s Wheaties dump, because that's a lot of wheat pennies and they're all more modern. And I don't think I see anything more. So we've tied our record. All I need is one more to break my record in that box. Roll 46, guys, and we're going to break a record here because I see a wheat back. And that means it's wheat penny number 24. This is my record-breaking wheat penny right here. And it's just a plain Jane 48, but you know what? It's a beautiful thing. Wheat penny number 24. Roll 47, and we ain't done yet. Wheat penny number 25 right here. 56D. Well, we finished that box of pennies from Wells Fargo, guys, and it was a record-breaking one for me. 25 wheat pennies, all 40s and 50s, unfortunately, so we're not going to do a big wrap-up. The find of the box, really, to me, is the 2000 White AM that I found. First one ever. I kept this 1988 one because I'll show it to you. The Y is funky because there was a zinc rot, I guess is the more proper term. A little bubble that popped up right there, but it popped right at the bottom of the Y. Kind of made a cool design. We pulled it aside. We're going to keep it. We also ended up with 14 2009s, 2 Canadians, 5 59s, 5 decent, not AU, but some of them are and some of them aren't. They're just better than normal condition. So I kept them, and 169S to look at. That's going to score a lot of points in this hunt. It's going to be hard for Bank of America or Chase to do anything unless we get on some oldies. All right, let's go ahead and get on some oldies then. We're on the 5th roll of the B of A box, guys, and we're finally on the board with the wheat penny. It's facing me, so I already saw it. 52D. We'll take it, though. Roll number 9. We're going to find another wheat penny here, and it's just a 56D, but it's the second one. Roll number 14. Going to have our third wheat penny of the box. Last year, 1958 out of Denver. Roll 31 is going to have our fourth wheat penny of the box, and we get to reveal this one this time. 52D again. Roll 34 is going to have our fifth wheat penny of the box. We get to reveal this one as well. 56D. Roll 44, guys, and we're going to get an old one because it's facing me. I say old, but at least it's a pre-40s. It's the 1935 Philly. And it's not in that bad a shape. Got a nice scratch across the back, but good detail on the ears. And overall, pretty good patina. Roll 46. We get to reveal another Wheatie. Could be old. We'll know in a second. 1934 Philadelphia. That's a good sign. That's 2 in the last several rolls. Maybe there's one more 30s in there? All right, guys. We finished hunting the B of A box. Only 7 wheat pennies in the box, but we got a couple of 30s. The key finds was a 34p and a 35p. Not a lot of 09s either. Look at that. 8. No Canadians or foreigns, only 2 59s. We did find one AU type coin and one 1969. Nothing there though. Not a lot of points for this box. The 2 older ones help a little bit, but there's no way it beats the wheat pennies of the Wells Fargo box. Ken Chase. Roll number 5 of the Chase box, and I'm pretty excited right now because I got to see it upside down. It's a 1926. Pretty common penny here. Had it been a 1926S, it would have been one of the semi-key dates as far as mintage is concerned, but still a 26. I'll take it. And I could have sworn that one looks a little bit older too. It is a 50 AD. So that's 2 wheat pennies in that roll. That's 2 for the box after 5 rolls. Roll 8's going to yield us a 1969D with the letter C counterstruck into it. Cool find. We'll pull it aside. Roll number 9, and we got kind of a cool back to a wheat penny here. Looks like it could be newer. It's got some of that shine still to it. 53D. Roll 13 is going to give us our 4th wheat penny of the box. It was facing me. It's a 44D. Roll 28, and we're going to have our 5th wheat penny of the box. I think it's a 40 something. a 40S. Roll number 42, we're going to have our first foreign of the box, and it's a Canadian. 2001. Roll number 47, we're going to have our sixth wheat penny finally, and it's reverse side showing, so that's a good thing. We get to reveal it. And it's a 53. Well, that box of Chase pennies is hunted, guys. It got a little light there. All we got is 6 wheat pennies. The good news is we found an oldie, a 1926, so that's cool. We found that counterstruck coin, and I've got another 83. It's not the DDR #1, but it does have some good machine doubling, so I pulled it aside. We ended up with 11 2009s, 1 foreign, 259s, and a 69S. Don't think this Chase box is going to come close. It's probably going to come in third, so the winner's probably going to be Wells Fargo. But let's get the stat sheet filled out and make it official. Well, it's official, guys, and I think it was a no-brainer. Wells Fargo took that 6th round with a whopping 76 points. Holy cow. And we found that 2000 wham, so we also found an error in variety, technically. So that one kicked butt. Chase got only 24.5, and Bank of America got 25.5. And after 6 rounds now, with only 4 rounds to go of the 10 rounds for this series, we'll change the scoring, make it a little tighter for the next 10. But right now, Wells Fargo took the big lead over Chase and B of A. Still, 4 more boxes or 4 more rounds to go. I'll be curious to see who ends up winning. Hopefully you enjoyed this 3-box Battle of the Bank Hunt with me. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.